morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Election Day. We have 4 candidates today for 7th grade elections. We have Brody and Isabella running for vice president, and we have Avalon and Odie running for president. So the first thing I want to share with everybody is to make sure you clear your mind, come into this election process with an open mind. The whole idea today is to pick someone, not necessarily that you want to shoot hoops with or have lunch with, but somebody who you think would be an excellent leader for the 7th grade class. They're responsible, they're responsive, they're good listeners. They would make for a great champion of the 7th grade class. They're well-spoken. They would serve as a great liaison between the student body and faculty and staff. So think about that. Think about, it's not a popularity contest, but who would make for the best leader of the 7th grade class. Okay, so we're going to go through vice president first. I'm not sure if you checked your email, but each candidate had the opportunity, if they wanted to send a digital poster, if you will. We don't have actual always to hang campaign posters. So we asked the candidates to send them to me, and then I shared them with the class. Isabella, if that's okay, we'll start with you. She is a vice president candidate along with Brody. I'll share my screen so you can see the poster that she shared with us. Let's see, here is Isabella. Okay, so there you go, Isabella. Isabella, do you want to introduce the poster at all or tell us anything about the people?
Sure. So the one on the left, the left with me, my mom, and my sister. That's my dog, Lily, the Basset Hound. That's my guinea pig, Wally. That's my German Shepherd, Mookie. This is my dad, my sister, and me. My brother, my sister, and me. And then me at the top.
All right. Wow, you can do a flip, huh?
Yeah.
All right. We're impressed. Okay. Well, let's put some encouragement, if we can, in the chat for Isabella. How about go, Isabella? You can do this, Isabella. Something like that. Let's give her a little encouragement. And Isabella is going to read a little speech and tell us why she has chosen to run for vice president of the 7th grade class and tell us a little bit about herself. So, Isabella, the floor is yours.
Okay. Hi, my name is Isabella Jinta. I'm running for Vice President of Student Council. I'd like to start off with a quote from Muhammad Ali. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Now a little bit about myself. I attended John E. McCarthy Elementary School in Massachusetts and Tahoe Valley Elementary School in South Lake Tahoe, where I was president of my class. I have a sister that is in the 6th grade and a brother that is in the Army. In my free time, I like to go skiing, wakeboarding, and I am a competitive gymnast all year round. With my experience and passion, I believe I could be a great leader. I will work to provide students who need help with tutoring. I will make it one of my tasks to plan fun events together as I work well with both students and teachers. I will partner with the community and ask local businesses to help with my goals. Thank you for taking your time to listen to me and for being a part of this process.
Way to go. Woohoo! Nice job, Isabella. That was great. You're getting lots of support in the chat as well. That was very well done. Anything else you want to add, Isabella?
Nothing else that I wanted to add.
Okay, great job. That was excellent. So Isabella is running for vice president, and we have one other vice president candidate, and that is Brody. So I'll share my screen so Brody can introduce the people or the things or the animals that are important to him. So let's do that. Let's see, here's Brody. Okay, Brody, do you want to tell us about some of these people or activities?
Sure. So the one with me and my brother going off the waterfall was in Maui a couple years ago. And then the one And like the bottom of quarter with me, Odie, and our other friend was when we were trying to go tubing during like a really bad storm, which is super fun. And the one when I was super little and I was staying on my football field, it was a football field in my hometown, and I used to like love watching it. I've been going there since I was born. And the one with like all of us in the Vikings shirt was after flag football one year. And then my dog with a little party hat on was for his birthday. And then me wake surfing was just this year because I was trying to learn how. And the one in the bottom right corner with me and my dad is when we hiked Half Dome. And the quote I wrote, "Today I will do what others won't. Tomorrow I can accomplish what others can't." Jerry Rice.
Oh, I love it. What's your dog's name?
Oh, Wolfie.
Woofy?
Mhm.
That's great. All right, let's give some encouragement to Brody. Maybe put some encouragement in the chat or just smile for him. Let him know we're here for us. Good job, Brody. I'm proud of you for running. This took some courage. The floor is yours.
Okay. Hi, my name is Brody DeFranco, and I'm running for Vice President for the 7th grade. This year has presented us with a lot of change, and you need to elect leaders that can operate and work with this change. I believe that my personality will help offer new ideas and create new standards based on your feedback. If elected, the most important job of mine will be communication to you as well as our administrators. I want to help bring positive change for us all, such as giving us more time between classes, because the average focus rate for a kid our age is about 60 minutes. I bring up this fact because 10 minutes is not enough time between classes. I think we should have enough time to take a decent screen break, go outside, go to the restroom, eat, and other stuff. The other change I think we should have is one consistent day per week when we have no scheduled classes and we can get together with friends as kind of social time, go skiing or snowboarding, which is physical education, or even just taking a day to relax, which is just good for you. Basically, to do a lot of the normal stuff we are missing due to full online school. On these days, you'll still have independent work to keep with our education. I also believe that another person that values the school as much as I do is Odie, who's running for president. Together we will make a positive difference. I'm asking for your vote as a friend or just a classmate. I believe I have the qualities to be an effective leader. I'm also asking for your help to make the school the very best it can be. That's all.
All right. Well done. Well done. Excellent. Beautiful. Clap, 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 as people put in the chat. Lots of support for you. Well done, Brody. That was excellent. Okay. So those are our vice president candidates. And again, we have Isabella and we have Brody. Both did a great job. So think about what they said. Okay. After we're going to have now our president candidates share their speeches and their slides with us. After they're all done, I'm going to put a little survey link in the chat, and you're going to vote. Okay, so let's move on to our president candidates. We have Avalon and we have Odie. Okay, so Odie, let me bring up yours. This is Odie's slide. Okay. Okay, Odie, do you want to tell us a little bit about the slide and about yourself?
Sure. So the one on the boat, which is the same picture Brody had, is the same picture. The one above that, that's my family, or that's my my mom, my brother, and then me in Cancun. The one next to that one, I'm just wearing sunglasses. The other one is another time we went to Cancun, and it looks like I'm leaning on the Chichen Itza. This is when my mom got like her like a degree, like her like 4th degree or something, and we went to Arizona. So that's a picture with my family. This is when we went camping. When I was wearing the Under Armour shirt. This is from my All-Stars photo from like last year. And then this one where the bike's next to me. I crashed mountain biking. So I just decided to pick that picture out. That's basically it. I'll read my quote. There may be people with more talent than you, but there is no excuse for them to work harder than you do. And I believe that. Derek Jeter.
Excellent. All right. Very well done. Excellent. Okay, let's give some applause in the chat, some encouragement in the chat for Odie. Odie, again, is not running for vice president. He is running for president. So he is our first presidential candidate. Good job. So if you could, the floor is all yours, Odie.
Okay. Hello, my name is Odie George, and I'm running for president. I attended Lake Tahoe Environmental Science Magnet School. I love sports, and my favorite sports that I'm best at are football and baseball, and I'm pretty decent at basketball. I also like video games like Call of Duty, Warzone, Fortnite, and GTA 5. And if you want to friend me on any of those games, please do. Email me your username and I will friend you. I also love dogs. I have a dog of my own named Remy, who is a black poodle, Maltese, and Bichon Frise mix, and he is super cute. One of my best friends, Bertie DeFranco, is running for vice president, and I'm encouraging you, if you vote for me, to vote for him. I wanted to be president because I believe I'm a good leader, and there are a few things I think I could change that would benefit us in a good way. As your president, I am open to new ideas, and I would have an open flow of communication. If you have an idea that you would like to discuss, you can email me, and we can schedule a small live session for your ideas. One of my biggest ideas is I would like to change how long the classes are. I think we would all benefit if classes are shortened so we can get our work done quicker and earlier so we can play more video games or go outside and play more sports. This plan will be thought out more and talked about with my vice president and the school teachers. If you do not like the idea, tell me why and we can discuss it in a small live session I talked about just a second ago. I don't know about you guys, but this pandemic sucks. Everyone is tired of having to wear masks. Everyone is tired of not being able to go in public like normal. Everyone is just tired of missing all the social settings we all enjoy. So, if you need help with schoolwork, you can go to study groups by asking your teachers when the study groups are, or by going to the homepage and finding when it is. Also, if you are feeling stressed, or you don't feel like you're doing too well right now, you can go to Social Hour with Mr. Perazo, which basically you get to talk to people and meet up with your friends that you haven't seen or talked to in a while. You should get an invite in your Gmail for Social Hour, which I believe is on Mondays at 12:30 p.m. I think I'm a good leader, and I think that I'd be a good president. I really encourage you to vote for me and Bertie because we both believe that we can make some great changes, and I look forward to being your president. Thank you all for your time.
Good job. Woohoo! Give him some encouragement in the chat, some applause. Very well done, Odie. Odie spoke slowly, which was wonderful too. When you speak slowly, we can really hear what you're saying. Beautiful job. Okay, so again, Odie is running for president. Our second candidate running for president is Avalon. So Avalon, I'm going to share your slide with the group. Okay, Avalon, do you want to tell us a little bit about this?
Sure. Okay, so in the top left corner, I have a picture of my dogs. They're avalanche dogs up at Kirkwood. And so basically, if you're in an avalanche, they could save you. And then in the top right corner, I have a picture of me and some of the kids on my ski team. I ski race up here at Kirkwood. And then in the bottom left corner, I have a picture of me and my sister when we were little. And then in the bottom right corner, I have a picture of me and my sister when we were little and our little dog. And then the quote in the middle is, just because no one else can heal or do your inner work for you doesn't mean you should do it alone. You need to do it alone. So I think that's really true because especially what we've been going on with the pandemic, and that's some stuff about me.
Okay, so let me stop sharing that. Avalon is gonna tell us a little bit about herself, and while she's running, let's give her lots of encouragement. And Avalon, go for it.
Hello, I'm Avalon Newberry, and I'm running for 7th grade president. At the beginning of this pandemic, I remember thinking we'd be back to school in 2 short weeks. To be honest, I was happy we got a break from school. It's been 328 days since we went into lockdown, and things are finally starting to look up. So I'm asking you, how can we make the rest of our 7th grade year the best it can be? Well, As your president, I would be a voice for my fellow peers, and I would listen and try to act on your suggestions. I encourage my fellow classmates to come to me and tell me what we can do to better our community. As a bridge between students and teachers, I am comfortable with reaching out to teachers to make Elevated the best experience. I would love to brainstorm ideas with you guys on how we can have a fun experience while being an online school. I believe that we need to stop looking back on the past and focus on the future. Onward and upward, class of 2026.
All right. Way to go. Onward and upward. Class of 26. I forgot you guys are the class of 26. Excellent. Okay. Are there any candidates that wanted to add anything at all? Any teachers? Mrs. Martin, anybody need to add anything at all? Before I go and put the link to vote in the chat.
I just wanted to say you guys did an incredible job. I was super impressed. So I was glad to be in here listening to everybody's speech. So great work.
Okay, so again, as I was saying before, it's not a popularity contest. It's whoever you think is going to make for the best president and vice president for the 7th grade. The candidates are not running as partners. There's no ticket. In other words, you're voting independently for the president and independently for the vice president. You're not voting for just the girls or just the boys or whatever it may be. Each candidate is running independently, not as a team. Okay, so check the chat for the link, and you can vote for who you think would be the best president, who you think would be the best vice president. Okay. Happy Election Day. Happy Friday. We do have 2 president candidates and 1 vice president candidate today. All are going to share their speeches with us as far as why they are running for president or for vice president. The first thing I wanted to share with you all is please come in with to this process with an open mind. This is not a popularity contest. This is an election for who you think would be the most responsible leader, a good listener, a good champion for the 8th grade class, someone that you believe can handle this job, do a great job, serve as a wonderful liaison between the 8th grade body and the teachers and administration, right? So someone with strong communication skills, strong listening skills. So think about not necessarily who's your friend, but who would make the best leader, okay? Because that's the whole purpose of today. So I want you to go into this process with an open mind and really listen to what the candidates have to say. Okay. We're going to start off with Kai, who is running for vice president. He's running uncontested, but you may or may not know this, but for elections that myself and your parents and guardians go to, even candidates who run uncontested, their name is on the ballot. So I know presidents get the most hype as far as elections, but we vote for judges, we vote for members of local school board, etc. And even if they run uncontested, and believe it or not, there are quite a few, there's just one name that appears, and you still have to run. You still have to put your name on the ballot. Okay, so Kai's name is on the ballot. Kai, the floor is all yours, please. Go for it.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kai McLean, and I'm running for Vice President of the 8th Grade Elevated Digital Academy. I want to thank you for being here, even though it's mandatory. I've lived in South Lake Tahoe my entire life. I went to BG Elementary School for 6 years, where I learned Spanish, and South Tahoe Middle School for 2 years before transferring to Elevated Digital Academy. Some of my hobbies include snowboarding, hockey, surfing, and soccer. I'm running because I want to be involved in making a difference in Elevated. I also want to help students in Elevated for the better. If I'm elected Vice President of the 8th Grade Elevated Digital Academy, my first priority will be to support the president. My second priority will be to organize social functions. We'll meet at a predetermined spot, and masks and social distancing will be mandatory. Also, there will be optional so you do not have to go. I think it is important for us being an online school to socialize and interact with each other for mental health, and it's just fun seeing your friends. I would like to thank the teachers for organizing this, and I am excited to be involved in the student body in the first year of Elevated. Thank you.
All right, good job. Way to go, Kai. Give him some encouragement in the chat. Give him a round of applause. Good job. That was excellent, Kai. Kai is running for vice president, and he did a great job with that. Okay, we have 2 candidates running for president. Okay, our first candidate who is running for president is Elle. Elle is running again. So again, Kai was for vice president. We're done with vice president. We're moving on to president. We have two candidates for president. That would be Elle and Marilyn. Elle is going to go first. And Elle, the floor is yours.
All right, thank you, Miss Malone. Okay, hello, my name is Elle Magdalena. Some of you might know me because I went to the magnet school with you. Outside of school, I like to do sports such as cross country, track, wrestling, and snowboarding. I also love to go to the beach, hang out with friends, draw, cook, and I also play the piano. Today, I'm running for president. Being president, I would like to focus on mental health because I know a lot of people have had a really hard time during the whole pandemic. Myself, I have lost family members, and it's been really hard. But when we all come together as a group, I know it makes people feel better because they have someone to help them and be there for them, just like I will always be there for you. And you can always come to me if you need to talk. As president, I would also like to make it fun. So I was thinking if I found out a way to set up an email and then I sent the username and password to everybody in Elevated, you could send a message to my regular email anonymously, and we could maybe pick a day where we could talk about your thoughts, your questions, your comments. And I think that would be kind of fun. And I also think maybe you could send me ideas on how to make Elevated more fun. I'm always open to new ideas. I'm very kind, respectful, and helpful to my fellow peers, and I would like to bring new ideas to the table to make school a place you want to come to all the time, wherever you are. I hope you vote for me. Thank you, and have a great day. Vote Elle for president.
Elle for president. Woo! Excellent. Round of applause for Elle. She did a beautiful job. Some encouragement in the chat for Elle. So listen to what she said, ideas that she has, what's important to her. Okay, that's the whole idea. What's important to her? What priorities did she list? What are her strengths? Is that something you're looking for in a president? Okay, now Marilyn is going to share her speech. Each candidate had the option of putting together a slide to send out to the class. Marilyn exercised that option, so let me just share her slide. You didn't get a chance to open your email and see it. And Marilyn, if you want to just kind of review it and tell us a little about the slide, that would be cool.
Wait, is this thing on? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. The slide is to be about like trying to prove that I want to be the voice of Elevated. I want to be the voice to everyone that they can still, have a right. So they have to be the voice, not the echo. And as the heart is representation for people can still, even people with like special needs, like for example, autism, can still like do things that they can. The be a voice, not an echo is a quote that one of my friends had on their shirt. And I was just like, seems like something I want to do. Vanellope over there is just for fun's sake, because I feel like she represents me, and I think she represents who I want to be. As like a crate. I want to be like, I want to be a quick thinker, and I want to be like helpful for my friends. Also, the Rottweiler in the background is representation for I do not want to stereotype people, and I want to make the non-stereotypical school, because Rottweilers are horribly stereotyped and as bad dogs. So that's like the reason. And I said I will be your voice because I want to listen to you guys and get your opinions like out in the wild, basically.
All right. Okay, so that's a little bit about Marilyn. And now Marilyn's going to read or share her 2-minute speech as far as why she would be a great president for Elevated 8th grade class. Go for it, Marilyn.
All right. Hi, my name is Marilyn. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. But if you do not know me, here I go. I went to the magnet school, and now I'm here in Elevated because, stupid corona reasons. I'm an 8th grader, and I'm running for president. Some of my hobbies and interests include snowboarding, working with horses, working with my dog over here, drawing, and watching animated movies. So technically, the reason why I want to run for president is because I want to prove people like me, people with special needs, can still do things that even most normal people can do. So yeah, what I want to do is give everyone a respectful. I want to make sure that everyone gets the right amount of respect and equality in the school. Everyone gets equal rights. Everyone gets equal time to talk. I want to make this place fun, cool, calm, and collaborative. I want to make sure everyone has an idea. If you have an idea, I will be willing to share the idea and bring it out into the wild. I will gladly want to hear you guys' opinions. I want to hear anything regarding school. If the school is difficult, I will explain it. I will help you guys get through the school. I will gladly be the voice. And now, I will be your voice for now. But can you be the voice, not the echo?
Is that it, Marilyn? Yeah, right. Good job. A lot of courage and conviction there. That was fantastic. Really listen to Marilyn's words. What's important to her? What is she going to bring? Why is she running? Why would she make for the best candidate or the best president of the 8th grade class? Really listen to her motivation, what's important to her, and what she could bring to the table, okay? Because that's what you're voting on today, okay? Any teachers want to add anything? Or students?
Really nice job, everybody. You guys presented just so well. I loved all of your ideas and the things that you brought, and I just really want to commend you on what a nice job you did presenting yourselves and your ideas.
Agree with Miss Serena, not to be an echo, but I want to agree with Ms. Hollis that you guys did an incredible job. All the ideas were incredible and great and unique and things that I know that the teachers and I have been kind of talking about and trying to figure out. And we look forward to working with whoever's elected to help make some of these things happen. So incredible job. It takes a lot of courage to do this. So I'm proud of you guys. Great work.
Kai, if I lose, I want you guys to know this. You guys are going to do a great job, and I will be in the background just clapping for you guys, even though I might potentially lose. Just all I need to say is I'm just going to be a good sport and let you guys do what you want to do. If I win, great. If you guys win, really great.
Well, it's wonderful to see that, Marilyn. There's a lot of adults that could learn something from you. That was fantastic.
Thank you, and I hope you win. That's like, thank you a lot.
Well, I hope you win.
Anybody else want to add anything? Students, teachers, anyone? Any announcements for 8th grade while we're here? Okay, so what I did is I put in the chat the form. If you could click on that link, you're voting for either Marilyn or for Elle for president. You're voting for Kai. For those students that couldn't make it today, we are recording this meeting, so I will send it out to all of 8th graders. They have until noon on Monday to cast their votes. They have until noon on Monday. I'm sure the candidates are like, oh, I wanted to find out today. And I don't blame you. I would feel the same exact way. But there are some people skiing, various sports, various travels this weekend, and I want to make sure every one of your classmates has the opportunity to vote.